Hey everyone, welcome back to the making of MiserableMac 3. This is part 22, and in this episode, we're going to be taking the original character model of Mac in a bathrobe and transferring it to the new style that we're going with. Not the new style, I should say, but rather the updated and more finalized version of the style. We sort of finished everything that we're going to be doing in terms of updating the facial models, and we're going to be moving on to the characters. And then after that, on to the animation, which is going to be great. So something that I've noticed is that I used to have a tendency to draw characters' heads way out of proportion, much larger than they should be, relative to the body of the character. And I think that's just a cartoony thing that has carried over from previous animations that I worked on. If you go back to Miserable Mac episode 2, it's very prevalent there. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I like my style that I use. I think it conveys emotion very well. But transferring over to this newer style, maybe a little bit more technical style, suited better for cutout animation. It's a little bit jarring to me. Especially when the facial models have such detail in them that the rest of the bodies are either out of proportion or are lacking in detail. So we're going back and fixing all of that. And we've already done that for Jeff, I believe. Maybe that's coming up in an episode. I've kind of lost track of where we are with all of this. But that's what we're doing for Mac today. And then once we're done with this, we're basically ready to start animating. There's a few things that we haven't done yet. We haven't updated Sam's facial features, updated his head model, and we haven't done his body or anything like that. But that's going to be coming later. And Sam plays such an insignificant role in this animation that we're going to leave him for later, because there's really, I could be getting a lot of stuff done, and spending time on something like that is, it's not a waste of time, because eventually it's going to need to be done, but it's just not necessarily a priority. So we'll get to it when we get to it, and other than that, this is what we're going to be working on. Hopefully in the next episode we're going to be getting onto some animation. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. To check out the rest of this series, or to watch the first and second Miserable Mac cartoons, click on the annotations or the link to my YouTube page. If you're interested in keeping up to date on my latest videos, consider clicking that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.